talking about you've been in the ring with a lot of people, I wanted to ask you, do you have a favorite person to work with in the ring?
That's easy. Anytime I touched X-Pac, he and I could have a 5-star match in a phone booth. Like we just had that chemistry together. Sometimes you don't know why you mix with somebody. You don't know how. You just know every time you touch them, it's really good.
Yeah.
And X and I, every time we got in the ring, I don't care if it was Shotgun Saturday Night or Sunday Night Heat, Monday Night Raw or pay-per-view, we would put on a match where people, at the end of it, we'd come back and the boys would tell us how good a match was. And that tells you something. And it we just had that chemistry together. I think to this day I could probably go to his house right now, knock on his door, lock up with him, we'd have a hell of a match.
So your return to WWE, how did that happen? What was the phone call like? What was the experience like for you? Like, because just seeing it was like obviously to us it's a shocker, but to you I'm pretty sure it was things that, happened to make it get to that point. So what was that like?
Well, okay, once again, it happened here in New York City. So I've been over Japan for 4 or 5 years, 6 years, and then Ron Simmons called me and said, "Hey, are you going to be home next week?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "We're going to be in New York City." And I was like, "Well, I'm doing an autograph signing in New York City." He goes, "Why don't you come down to the show? Bring your gear with you. Why don't you come to the show?" I was like, "Okay." I didn't plan on going back to WWE. I go there just to say hi to everybody, and then I get asked 15 times, "You have your gear with you?" "Yeah, I have my gear." "You have your gear with you?" "Yeah, I have my gear." "You want a match?" "Okay, cool." And so I went and did a dark match in Madison Square Garden, and when I went out, they didn't play my music. They played some generic house show music. But the second I got down the ramp, the garden erupted. And I was like, "Oh, wait, I think I'm home again." Like, it just felt like being home. And so I went out there, and I actually wrestled Big Khan from time it was, I forget, the Ascension.
Oh,
okay.
I wrestled Big Khan, which he gave me a great match, and we went there and killed it. And then 1, 2, 3 happened. The crowd went crazy, and they played my music on the outro, and the garden went batshit crazy. And I was like, "Yeah, this is where I need to be." And the next night, I was up at Mohegan Sun. I wrestled again for SmackDown, and they signed me like 2 days later. It was like, "Come on back." Now, it didn't work out. Because, I think I left about 9 months later, but that moment in time when I came back and it felt like everybody remembered me, everyone showed me love and threw flowers at me.
Yeah,
that was pretty damn cool.
No, that was fire.
And when are we gonna see you come back again to your home?
Good night.
And holla, 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 player.
Well, you know what? Something that's big in wrestling and battle rap, a huge comparison, and kind of big in any company job, are the relationships we've had. And you had so many great relationships. This is something I ask pretty much everyone we have on. Whether it's good or bad, how do backstage politics, so to speak, play into the career of D'Lo Brown?
Luckily, I got put under the wing of Ron Simmons. He took me under his wing and protected me and took me in as one of his own. So backstage politics never played in my world because I had the protection of freaking Don of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've seen it at hand. Fortunately, it's never really reared its ugly head against me, which, knock on wood, I'm very lucky.
Amazing. Well, we've discussed a lot. We've talked high points, low points, everything. I think we need something to get us pumped for this bonus episode. It's time for the kick out.
Here we go.
Is a quick fire question game.
Hit me up.
I'm going to ask you some questions. You have 3 seconds to give me an answer.
Okay.
If you give me an answer, I'm going to give you a point. If you can't, we're going to take one away. There might be a prize, maybe not.
Redheads, big tits.
Oh, I'm going to
big tits.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
You
Let's
said
go.
Or?
No, redhead with big tits.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. Yeah,
not either or.
Hey, we're gonna talk about this on the bonus episode. We were having a whole conversation. I thought he was playing. I couldn't make something happen. But anyway,
let's go.
Let's get into the kick out. That's our ref, by the way. He's going to give you 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm cheat.
He's one of those attitude era refs.
Don't quick count me, bro. Don't give me the quick count.
I got you.
All right, let's go.
Right. Oh no, he's not gonna get. He might get up to like a 7 count. But anyway, let's get into the kick out in 3, 2, 1. First question: who's the wrestling GOAT?
The wrestling GOAT is Owen Hart.
And who's the best tag team wrestling group ever?
Rock and Roll Express.
Who's the best hardcore wrestler ever?
Oh God, Sandman.
Best match that doesn't include you.
Man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock.
Best match that does include you.
SummerSlam '98, me and Val Venus.
A dream match that you never had.
Roman Reigns, because that's the biggest payoff.
A dream
And he got the
match.
chest protector.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be crazy. A dream match that doesn't include you that you want to see.
I would love this. Man, that's a good one. I'd love to see the Great Muta versus Roman Reigns.
Oh wow. DX or NWO?
DX.
Attitude era.
Attitude era. Tables, ladders, or chairs?
All the above.
What's the best wrestling era?
Attitude, bro. Come on. Attitude podcast. Come on, man. That's like Ray Charles could figure that one out.
Let me ask you this: the IC of the European. It's like picking between kids.
European. You don't have her favorite kid, but I got one. That's her right there.
Rock or Stone Cold?
Rock.
What's your favorite finishing move throughout all of wrestling?
Moonsault. Great Muta.
Raw or SmackDown?
Raw. Red brand all day long.
Now we're gonna go last man standing style for this last question. Give me your wrestling Mount Rushmore.
You can't, man. You can't.
You can name more than 4. We've done this for some people.
You can't, bro. Like, and let's hit a pause on the 3 seconds. You can't do that because if I name 4, I'm disrespecting 400.
That was a ball.
You know what I'm saying
That's a
there?
ball.
You know what I'm saying there? I can't name 4. This
Gotcha.
business is not built on the back of 4 motherfuckers. It's built on the shoulders of men and women who've gone out there and given their blood, sweat, and tears to make you, me, and you all love this.
Yeah.
I can't name 4. The Mount Rushmore is every face that's ever been in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's the Mount Rushmore for me.
And that's the kick out with